Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. This is Sassy Love Tarot. In today's reading, we're going to be covering a very exciting topic. We'll be asking Spirit all about your next major breakthrough. And this could literally be in any aspect of your life. We're just going to be checking with Spirit to see what's already in alignment for you, what exactly this next major breakthrough is. When is it coming? How is it coming? Is there anything at all that you could do to bring it in a little bit faster, if that's possible at all, etc., etc. I'm going to go into a little bit more details once you have selected your groups. And if that sounds good to you, then let's get through to each of your options. So option number 1 here corresponds to the Lucid Dreams Tarot, along with this piece of yellow aventurine point. Option number 2 here corresponds to the Mermaid Tarot, along with this piece of Sodalite point. And last but not least, option number 3 here corresponds to the Your Magic Tarot, along with this piece of Flower Agate point. As always, take all the time you need to pick. You can pause the video if you need to. And this is one of the perfect examples where I would say that it's perfectly okay for you to be drawn to multiple groups or even all of the groups, because it is entirely possible that you might have messages across different groups. You might just be having multiple breakthroughs coming into your life next. So once you have chosen your group or your groups, you can scroll down to the description box, find the corresponding timestamps, and be fast forwarded to your readings. Now let's get right into it. Hey loves, if you have chosen the Lucid Dreams Tarot along with this piece of yellow aventurine point, then this is going to be the reading for you. Welcome. Now, I'm gonna quickly go through what exactly we'll be covering in this reading. So first off, I'm gonna be using tarot cards and some pre-shuffled oracle cards to decide what exactly is this next major breakthrough for you. Let's get some more specific messages on the details of this breakthrough. And then I'm gonna do a timeline prediction. I'll do one shorter time frame and one longer time frame, and you can claim the message that resonates more based on your current situations. So that would help us find out when exactly this major breakthrough is coming through for you. And then we're gonna be shuffling some more cards to figure out what are some of the key events that will lead to this major breakthrough happening. And last but not least, we are gonna be figuring out whether there's anything that you can do to accelerate the process of this breakthrough. Oh, and I forgot, we're actually gonna be finishing off with Spirit's guidance, advice, and words of encouragement. So that would be the last thing that we do before we close off the reading. Now, if that sounds good to you, then let's get into shuffling. So Spirit, what is the next major breakthrough for my dear group number 1s? What are the major breakthroughs for my dear group number 1s? Please tell me into my group 1's energy. Let's figure out what exactly is this next major breakthrough in. Oh wow, okay, we're starting off strong with the 3 of Wands and the Magician. Okay, let's see what else. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this next major breakthrough that my group 1 will be experiencing? Ooh, wow. Okay, that one just flew across the floor. Let me grab it. And we have the High Priestess. Wow. Okay, let's get one more. One more, please, Spirit. One more card. What exactly is this next breakthrough for my dear group number ones. Wow, you're getting some really, really powerful energies. Well, we got 2 cards that flew out and dropped onto the floor, so I'm just gonna take both of them and I'll take them as one energy. So yeah, let's just making sure they're all in frame. And then I'm gonna take out some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and these cards are gonna clarify the energies of your tarots. So first off, we have the Covenant, Sacred Contract was number 7, clarifying the 3 of Wands. We have Crystal Skull Wisdom with clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy, clarifying the Magician. We have number 24, prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Clarifying the High Priestess. And last but not least, we have in the near future, clarifying the 6 of Cups along with 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. This is very, very exciting. Okay, let me just take a minute and calm down here because I'm feeling the excitement as I am channeling this energy, and I'm getting chills all over my body, my dear group number ones. Like, this is very significant. So first off, I did want to mention that because the Magician card is correlated with Mercury, the signs of Gemini and Virgo might be significant, and we've got the Moon energy with the High Priestess, so Cancer energy could be significant as well. And we have Sun in Aries with the 3 of Wands, and then Sun in Scorpio with the 6 of Cups, as well as Jupiter in Capricorn with the 2 of Pentacles. So those might be significant placements and or signs. And if you have any of those, just take that as an extra layer of confirmation. And with the Covenant, with the number 7 here, well, I did want to mention that number 7 reminds me of the Chariot card, which is also Cancer energy. So double dosage of Cancer here. Very interesting. Oh, and we have double Gemini as well. With the number 24, which reduces to number 6 here, it reminds me of the Lover's card, and that's Gemini energy. So those are all of the signs that I am seeing. That's a lot. Take it as it resonates. And in terms of the energy here, I don't know if you are signing an offer or maybe a contract of some sort, and that's gonna bring you into a new journey here. But with the 3 of Wands, like, this is obviously you looking out into the future, having opportunities for growth, for expansion, and it seems like you're quite confident in your capabilities in terms of handling whatever is coming towards you in this next chapter as well. Like, there's I am seeing like relocation, traveling, or just it doesn't necessarily have to be physical travel. It could also be like a metaphorical trip that you take with your mind. Like, literally, this could just be your self-development journey. It could be some sort of healing journey that you'll be embarking on, and that you're very excited about. And with this covenant, sacred contract energy, I am feeling that there seems to be some form of, if I take this literally, there seems to be some form of paperwork involved. And there's some timidness kind of going on here, because as I am channeling through this energy, I am feeling just a little bit slightly taken aback. It's like, oh, I was like really, really excited, but as I actually started delving into this energy, there is almost kind of like an energy of being a little bit scared about what's coming up next. And if you are experiencing that about something, then this could be confirming that it is exactly what you're thinking about. That particular aspect of your life will be experiencing a transformation, a breakthrough upcoming next. If you have been waiting for communications of some sort, like for example, you submitted an application and you're waiting to hear back, then there's a possibility that you will be hearing back quite soon. And something just came to me. This is very specific, but I'm hearing for those of you who are trying to rent a property, for those of you who are trying to purchase a property, like something that has to do with your living situation, like you will be experiencing a breakthrough there. Like I know in certain countries, in order for you to rent a property, you actually have to submit kind of a letter of motivation or a cover letter, as part of your application to the landlord. And I feel like if that's your case, here it indicates that you will be hearing back with a positive response, like you'll be getting that dream property of yours. And with this Magician card, this card actually came out like kind of together along with the Three of Wands. So I do think this is something like this new journey, this expansion is something that you have been actively trying to manifest. And it is something that you have been working really hard for. And it is something that you have really tried to connect with the divine wisdom for. With this crystal skull wisdom, I do think that you might have been receiving certain messages, certain downloads, seeing synchronicities that have been sent to you by the universe, by the source, or you might start to pick up on those energies very soon if you haven't started already. There is like, with the crystal skull wisdom, I feel like this is saying that your energies are aligned with the divine wisdom. Your energies are aligned with the universe energy. And that's what's helping your manifestation. Like your vibrations are raising, and because of that high vibrational energy that you have been sending out to the universe, you are getting the positive results back to you. It's like you have been sending positivity out. You have been doing a lot of self-affirmations, a lot of manifestation exercises, journaling, scripting, doing all of these wonderful methods, using all of these tools available to you, and really adhering to your psychic abilities, your intuition, whatever you want to call it. It's just that I am seeing that you are going to be in the flow, and your manifestations, whatever they are, they're gonna come easily to you. And this is what this breakthrough is all about, with this breakthrough, it seems to be talking about that you will be successful in your manifestations, and you're literally gonna be stepping into embodying this magician energy. You are creating a new reality for yourself. So this could really just go beyond one singular aspect of your life. It could be pertaining to every single aspect of your life. Like whatever you're trying to manifest, you will be successful. And that is a very intense energy. Wow. I love that for you. Like, if you feel comfortable sharing what exactly you're trying to manifest, please do leave a comment down below. Like, this seems to be a very exciting breakthrough for all of you, my dear group number ones. And with the High Priestess too, we were talking a little bit about your psychic abilities, your intuition, and with this crystal skull wisdom being here as well, like you're not just mindlessly trying to manifest things. You're actually doing things that are for the greater good. You're actually doing things that are aligned with the universe agenda for the collective. Like, again, that's what it means when you're in the flow. Like you're manifesting things that are not just for your personal good, but also for the greater good of those around you. Like you're just effortlessly attracting all of these abundance, good things, like blessings. You're attracting these things to you by adhering to the divine knowledge that you have been receiving. Like, I see you guys might have been doing a lot of meditations, a lot of self-development, self-improvement kind of work. And here it says prioritize self-care. Like, I do feel like if you haven't been doing that already, well, I do feel like a lot of you are already doing this, then this is the universe saying that you should be starting to curate a very particular self-care routine for yourself. And that is really gonna help you with this next major breakthrough. But at the same time, I also feel like a lot of you are really already doing it. And the universe is saying that this next breakthrough is all about you taking that self-care, you taking that routine up to a different level. Because, well, when we think about the archetype of the High Priestess, this is someone who's highly intuitive, who's highly in tune with her intuition, who's also not about chasing other people or things. She just closes her eyes and make sure that she has the right vibrational energy so that she acts like a magnet and attracts everything that she wants. She waits for things to happen for her. Things do not happen to her, things happen for her. And that's the breakthrough that you'll be having. Well, previously, if you have been struggling with certain aspects of your manifestation, I do think that with this High Priestess here, along with the Magician, with these two major arcana cards here, this is the universe affirming that the next breakthrough is literally you manifesting whatever it is that you want. And you're gonna be doing so like with just literally a flick of your fingers. Like you're gonna be doing so very swiftly, very effortlessly, and it's beyond your wildest imagination. And you yourself are gonna be feeling really good about everything. Like, as it says here on this card, you do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. This might also be saying that you are going to be getting help from the people around you, from your friends and family, from your community, or even strangers, even people that you just recently got to know. Like, you are going to be, like, help is on the way. Like, universe is sending you help to accelerate the process for you to achieve your goals and dreams. And that is a really beautiful energy. Again, I do feel like this next breakthrough for you is all about being in alignment with the universe plan, being in alignment with your life's blueprint, being in alignment with your higher self. And that is very, very nice. And with the Six of Cups and the Two of Pentacles here, if you have been trying to manifest a soulmate connection where you have a sense of balance, a sense of equality, a sense of giving and receiving, then I think this is a confirmation that with this next breakthrough, you will be meeting your soulmate. Because with the Six of Cups here, Six of Cups, for me personally, is a card that reminds me of soulmate union. The number 6 is all about unconditional love and union as well. And at the same time, there is a different interpretation. If you are not really looking to establishing a new connection, a new relationship, then this could be you experiencing healing. Like, all of the childhood trauma, all of the past hurt, like anything that was difficult, that might have left a negative imprint on you, those things are fading away in the near future as well. And you will be entering into a really balanced state. You'll be entering into a really grounded state where you can focus on the current moment, where you can focus on the tasks at hand instead of being hijacked by emotions that are out of your control. Like, you're gonna be very much more in tune with your emotions. You're not gonna be judging your emotions anymore, and instead you're gonna be acting in a very compassionate way and experiencing this really beautiful wave of healing. And if you have already been doing healing work, if you have been doing inner child work, this is affirming to you that whatever you have been working on, like, you are dissolving all of those blockages, all of those energies that were stuck. They're now starting to flow for you with this next breakthrough. And that is very, very beautiful. I love that for y'all, my dear group number ones. And I feel like as we progress with this reading, like, I'm feeling that the energy of the breakthrough is coming in from being like you being super excited, being almost a little bit timid, like scared to try on this new thing, to being very like peaceful and almost blissful. It's like you're happy, but it's not like a burst of happiness. It's like a very like tranquil, like very quiet sense of being at peace with what you have achieved for yourselves. And that is very, very beautiful. I love this energy for you. Yeah, I'm feeling it as well. So thank you for sharing your energies with me. Now, I'm gonna roll the astro dice to find out a time frame for all of you to see when this breakthrough will arrive. So I'm going to start off with a shorter time frame. And then I'll do another throw to predict a slightly longer time frame. So let's see, Spirit, what's like the short time frame for my group number ones? Like, when is this next major breakthrough coming? We have 1. Okay, I feel called to say that it might literally be already here. Like, for some of you, this has happened in one day. When I saw the number 1, the first thing that came out to me was like, one day. It's literally today, it's here. Or like tomorrow, it's gonna be here. It's like within the next 24 hours. Or I could also interpret this as like a week or a month, but I definitely feel like just take whatever time frame that resonates the most for you. We did have in the near future coming out for you. And I do feel like with this number 1 here, like this is instant energy. This is like very like swift and fast moving energy. Wow. Okay. It'd be really cool if someone says that they like received an offer within 24 hours after watching this reading. Like if you got an offer for something, if like this reading is resonating, please do leave a comment down below. I would love to see it. And then let's do another throw and see if there is a longer time frame. Let's see, Spirit. So do we have a longer time frame in terms of when this next breakthrough will be coming in for my dear group number 1s? And we have 5. Okay. So the first thing that came to mind for me when I saw this number 5 was 5 months. So that would be a longer time frame. I feel like this would be applicable. Like, I think you would know like which situation, like which time frame makes more sense for you. Like, for example, if you're planning like a major international relocation and you're like buying a house in a different country or something, like that obviously would less likely to be happening within like a day or a week. It could be happening within the next 5 months. And I do feel like it's an ongoing process. Like it's already happening. Like, I'm not seeing this happening after 5 months. I'm more so feeling like this is happening within the upcoming 5 months, like on an ongoing basis. Like, you'll be experiencing this next major breakthrough, and it could last for a while for some of you as well. So that's what I'm seeing. And also, like, if you're watching this video right after it's been uploaded, like May, this could literally, like, number 5, like, could literally be May. And that would essentially mean that it's the same time frame as 1, because 1 could be 1 month. So it could be the months of May as well. But I feel like the longest time frame that I'm seeing here is 5 months for some of you. And we'll see whether that resonates. And another example that I can think of, because I was just looking at the 6 of Cups, like if you haven't met your soulmate yet, then I feel like maybe this is talking about, oh, within the next 5 months, you'll be meeting this person, you'll be getting to know them, and then eventually getting into a committed connection, because that sort of things would take time. Like, it's a breakthrough, but it's gonna take time for the 3D reality to shift into that new energy. So those are the time frames that I saw for you, my dear group number 1s. Now, I want to move on to see whether there are any major events, like whether something will be happening before you have this major breakthrough, so that you'll take it as a sign that your breakthrough is here. So let's find out what exactly will be going on, like right before this breakthrough happens. What can you take as a sign that this major breakthrough is happening for you? Let's see. So Spirit, what would be happening for my dear group number ones right before this next major breakthrough? Okay. We have the King of Wands coming out. Okay. With this King of Wands, again, like there are a couple of different interpretations that I can think of. Like the first thing is that it is possible that you might meet a person. Like this King of Wands might be an external energy. Like it might be a person that you get to know, and that would be your sign that your major breakthrough is just around the corner. Like, for an example, what I can think of is like going back to what we're talking about, like securing your dream property. Like this King of Wands could literally be your real estate agent. Like, King of Wands would be like indicating a person who's potentially a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can take that as an actual layer of confirmation. Or if you are, say, like manifesting a big opportunity in your work, this King of Wands could be a senior at your firm who's sponsoring you, or this could be your manager, your boss, because a king does make me think of someone who's a little bit older, who's a little bit more senior and authoritative. And so that would be that this King of Wands, like if we interpret it as an external energy. And another interpretation I have is that this could also be your energy as you step into this next major breakthrough. So it's like when you feel like you have really mastered your craft, when you're feeling very confident about what you're doing. Because the King of Wands, the suit of Wands is all about passion and inspiration and fiery energy, being enthusiastic about something. And I feel like this King of Wands here, if this is you, then you will be in this sort of energy of being just very confident with everything that you do, with the decisions that you make, and you feel ready to be the leader of your group. And you're not going to shy away from taking on more responsibilities, not from a lacking mentality, thinking that, oh, like I only want to do this because it would somehow benefit me. But from a standpoint of you wanting to share your light, to share your passion, that then would help others. It's like there's like almost a sense of like serving by being a leader. And you're really taking control of your life. Like you're doing a lot of active things to shift your life. Again, like earlier I was talking about you guys potentially doing a lot of self-improvement, self-development work, doing a lot of meditation, trying to raise your vibrations, etc. I feel like all of those would be applicable here. When you feel like this King of Wands, that's when that next breakthrough is coming in for you, my dear group number ones. Yeah, that's really, really fantastic. I love that. Love that for y'all. Yeah. So, and then I did want to check with Spirit and see if there's anything at all that you can do at this current moment to bring this next breakthrough into your life a little bit faster. So is there any way for my dear group number ones to accelerate their next breakthrough, please, Spirit? What can my dear group ones do to bring this in faster for them? To bring this breakthrough into their 3D life a little bit faster. Oh, wow, okay. Not sure if you saw that on camera, but a card literally flew across the floor. And, oh, we actually have two, and they're counterparts. Oh my gosh, wow. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, whoa, okay. Some major royalty energies coming out for all of you, my dear group number ones. Loving this for you. Okay, so we're just asking Spirit whether there's anything that you can do potentially to bring in this next major breakthrough a little bit faster. And I feel like with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, because the suit of Pentacles, this is actually the slowest moving energy within the four suits in tarot, because Pentacles, they represent earth energy. And we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles coming out here, and they are the most evolved, the most mature energies within the suit of Pentacles. I do feel like this is kind of saying that things will happen for you when they're evolved enough, when the energies are refined enough, when the energies are evolved enough. Because in order for you to reap the benefits of something, you have to wait for that thing to take its roots, to grow and to flourish before you can fully enjoy the fruits of your labor. And I feel like this is like less about rushing things along. It's more about embodying that really mature energy, embracing that mindset that whatever it is that I want, I already have it. It's something, it's this mindset that's like really frequently talked about by a lot of people who are into manifestation. Like when you're trying to manifest something into your life, instead of being focused on the fact that, oh, like there's something that I don't have and I really want it in my life, you should be focused on the feeling of having already achieved that thing or having already obtained that thing. And that's how you bring your energies into alignment. And I feel like with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here, and see like how they're holding their individual pentacles. Like this is the universe saying that you, like whatever it is that you want, you already have it. And what you need is to just realize that you already have the thing that you desire. And another thing is that because this is a counterpart, there's this energy of yin and yang being balanced. So if you are focused on inner work, it might be time for you to spend some time and really kind of do an internal check-in and see whether your divine masculine and divine feminine energies are both in flow, whether those two energies are working with each other instead of against each other. And oh gosh, like, how come I did not mention this earlier? Like, when we had Magician and the High Priestess, this is already a very significant yang and yin and masculine and feminine energies. Like, those energies are already very much present in your reading. And now I think we're just getting a reiteration. Focus on, and I do think that these two cards are saying that you are already on the right path. Like, you're doing the right things. Because Pentacles, again, Earth's energy is very grounded. It means that you are already grounding things into the 3D. And that is very significant already. So that is what I'm seeing here with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, like, I love when universe sends us synchronicities like these. They're just really, really beautiful. And I feel like they really help us affirm that what we believe in is our reality. So yeah, really, really love this energy for all of you, my dear group number ones. Again, if you did resonate, please leave a comment down below. I would really love to see what's going on for all of you. It seems like a lot of exciting things are coming up. And before we close the reading, I'm just gonna be shuffling some more oracle cards to see whether Spirit has any messages, guidance, advice, words of encouragement for you, my dear group number ones. Let's see, Spirit, what do we have for my dear group number ones? What do we have for my dear group number ones, please, Spirit? Oops. Okay. We have with clarity of mind, feel abundance and worthiness coming through. Okay, well, abundance, worthiness, I feel like those are kind of referring back to the Pentacles energies that we've been seeing here with the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is basically Spirit saying that as you quiet your mind down, as you expel all of those negative thoughts and feelings, you will realize that what you want is actually within you. The abundance and worthiness, those things come first from within rather than from external sources. And I do feel like really for most of you, if not all of you, you are already practicing this. You are already getting that clarity of mind with the with the crystal skull wisdom here as well. There's literally clarity here on the card too. And let's get another one, please, Spirit. Anything else you would like to leave my dear group number one with? Oops. We got another card that flew across the room. And here we got, I follow my bliss. Okay, so follow what makes you feel good and making sure you're taking good care of yourselves, making sure that you are prioritizing self-care, that you are filling your own cups before you help others. and just doing things that elevate yourselves, that would be really, really helpful as you embrace this next major breakthrough. And I feel like Spirit is also very excited for you. Spirit is encouraging you to really follow your intuition, do the things that you know work for you, and you will be embracing this next major breakthrough in literally no time. So I believe those are all the messages I have for you, my dear group number ones. Thank you so much for watching this video, for listening to the reading, and for sharing your energies with me. It's been an absolute pleasure having been able to channel these messages for you from Spirit. And I am really, really grateful for your presence. If you did resonate with the reading, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you'll never miss a reading that I upload in the future. And please, if you do feel comfortable sharing your thoughts, please do leave a comment down below. I would love to see your comment. And if you have any other reading topics that you would love to see more of, please leave those in the comment section as well. I'm sending you so much love and well wishes. I hope you are having a wonderful day or night whenever or wherever you are watching, and I hope to catch you again very soon in the next reading. Bye bye! Hey loves! If you have chosen the Mermaid Tarot along with this piece of Sodalite point, then this is going to be the reading for you. Welcome. So I want to go through with you what exactly will be covered in this reading. So first off, I'm going to be using some tarot cards along with some pre-shuffled oracle cards to figure out what exactly is your next major breakthrough. We're gonna find out the details from Spirit before we delve into a timeline prediction. So I'll be doing a faster time frame as well as a slower time frame, and you can just claim the message that seems to be resonating more for you in your particular situation. And once we're done with predicting the time frame, I'm also going to be finding out what would be the key event that leads up to your next major breakthrough, so that you know what to expect when the next major breakthrough for you is right around the corner. And then after that, I'll also be asking Spirit and see whether there's anything that you could potentially do to accelerate the timeline for this next major breakthrough, for it to come into your life. And last but not least, we're gonna finish off with guidance and or advice from Spirit. So if that all sounded good to you, let's get right into your deck and see what exactly is this next major breakthrough for you all, my dear group number twos. So Spirit, what exactly is this next major breakthrough for my dear group number twos? Please, Spirit. Ooh, okay. Do you want to be upright or reverse? So we got the Devil card reversed. Getting rid of some difficult energy. Being released from... Oops. Wow. The deck kind of exploded. Which I guess we were talking about getting released from some sort of tied down energy. So that was very... very specific, I guess. We've got the World. Wow, okay. Starting off with some powerful energies here. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. And let's get one more. What's this next major breakthrough for my dear group number twos, please, Spirit? I feel like for some of you, you might be currently going through, or you might have gone through some difficult energies right before. And this next major breakthrough might just be about, releasing that. And we got the Empress. Beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now, here are your pre-shuffled oracle cards, and they are going to clarify the energies of your tarots. So we've got the Whale Song with number 61 that says resonating, clarifying the Devil card. We got Thoth Light Codes, Light Initiation, Great Teacher Awakening, Divine Magic, clarifying the World card. And we've got number 38, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. And last but not least, we have the not the right time, clarifying the Empress. Wow, okay. Whew. Your group has got some pretty intense major energies. Like literally out of the 4 cards, you got 3 major arcanas. Okay, well, let's just take a moment and absorb all of this information. Well, first off, I did want to point out the signs I'm seeing. Just maybe use this as an extra layer of confirmations for you. So with the Devil, we've got some Earth energy, some Capricorn energy. With the World, we have the 4 fixed signs. We have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, as well as Aquarius. So you could be a fixed sign or someone significant in your love life. Why did I say that? Well, not necessarily in your love life, but well, I guess someone significant to you could be a fixed sign. The Empress reminds me of Taurus energy. So again, we got a double dose of Taurus. And then in terms of the numbers, with the number 61, which reduces to 7, this reminds me of the Chariot card, and that is Cancer energy. And then we have the number 38 here, which reduces to 11 and then reduces to 2. So that is the High Priestess number, and that's the Moon. And again, Cancer energy. So we've got some strong Cancer energy here as well. Again, take these signs as confirmations. You do not have to have these signs or placements of these signs to for the reading to resonate. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's dive right into the cards. So with the Devil reversed here, honestly, when this card first came out, I was a little bit taken aback because I did feel like a sense of heaviness somehow. Like there was something weighing your energies down. Like the energy that I'm picking up on, like there's something weighing it down. So I do feel like this next breakthrough for you, my dear group number 2s, might be moving away from something that's toxic. Might be you quitting a toxic habit, or leaving someone toxic behind. Like if you've met someone, if you've got someone in your life who's been manipulative, abusive, or just, not honest about their intentions towards you, trying to trick you into doing things, trying to tie you down, trying to make you feel small. I do think this next breakthrough will start with you recognizing this person as who they are and leaving them behind. With this Whale Song resonating, here it's like you are singing your own song again. You are leaving that whatever it was that tied you down behind. You're getting out of that mental prison, and you are once again roaming the sea, roaming the oceans, being free, singing your own song, marching to the beat of your own drums. And you're trying to find a collective, a group, a community that resonate for you. Like, you're trying to find new people who have the same level of vibrational energies as you do, and you are attracting them in. Like, in this, with this next breakthrough, you are gonna be very attractive. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we literally got the World and the Empress here. The Empress obviously is an extremely attractive being. And should I cover this card? Like, I guess we just, yeah, like, sorry, just in case, right? Like, we, yeah, just, okay, good. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, like, look at this Empress. She is beautiful. Look at her hair. Like, look at her jewelry. It's like the abundance that she's surrounded in. Like, the Empress is the most beautiful, the most abundant card within tarot. And I do feel like you will be embodying this energy with this next major breakthrough. And the world can talk about popularity, can talk about being in the public eye, being seen, being recognized for your accomplishments as well. And I feel like you are going to be in this new energy of being free, being really in yourself, feeling connected with your own energy, with your own physical body, and not being afraid of showing your true colors, like not being afraid of showcasing your talents in front of other people. And it's exactly because of that you will be gaining recognition. And here we have false light codes clarifying the world. I feel like this might be, there are a couple of different ways I can interpret this. I'm just gonna dissect them one by one. So the first thing that came up to me was that you might have completed a difficult journey, especially with that devil energy in reverse that we saw earlier. Like, it seems like you're completing a difficult journey and you're being initiated into a new chapter. That's what this breakthrough is about. And it could really be a spiritual awakening or reawakening, because I do think that people go through their spiritual awakenings in stages, and sometimes they go through awakenings multiple times across different stages in their lives. So, and I do sense that you are a highly intuitive group, and some of you might resonate with having empathic or psychic abilities. And I feel like if that resonates for you, then this might be talking about you experiencing this really profound awakening, which completely shifts your life and your views on your 3D reality with this light initiation. And then also, Thoth is an ancient Egyptian god. I believe Thoth is the ancient Egyptian god of writing, and the moon, as well as magic. So if you do practice some form of magic, I feel like that's gonna be you might even be doing it for other people with the world here, because there is like a message about you gaining recognition for something. You might be gaining recognition for something that you're creating, like something you wrote, or something you practice. Like there is that sense of you shining bright and letting other people see what you're made of. Yeah, it's so that's one interpretation that I have. And another thing is that I feel like you are gaining popularity, and people are gonna want to get close to you, and you're giving off this like very mysterious energy as well, just like the moon. Like you're not showing other people your whole, like you're not what's that expression, like keeping your cards close to the chest? Like you're not doing that on purpose though. I feel like it's more like because you're such like a magical being, because you have such depth, you automatically draws people in, and they're curious to learn more about you. Like they're curious to see your different what's the right word here? Like just essentially, yeah, like people would want to know more about you. Like they want to figure you out kind of feeling. And you're gonna be surrounded by people. Like you're really gaining popularity. Like you might be gaining a following as well, if you're a creator, if you have like a social media presence or something like that with this world card. Yeah, like I'm really seeing you coming out on top. Like if you, yeah, like going back to what I was saying, if you are a creator, or if you've just been working on some form of project that is your brainchild and you have been previously tied down or experienced a block with this devil card reversed, now I feel like with this breakthrough, the blockages are clearing up and you're coming out on top with this world card. Like you're really going all out with your talent, and other people will see you for that. Other people will recognize you for that. You're gaining a reputation. You might even become famous with this breakthrough for something that you do. Yeah, it's very interesting. If you resonate with this message, please do leave a comment down below. I'm so curious. I feel like there are just so many possibilities that I could see with this world card. It's really beautiful. And there's this expansive energy. And at the same time, I do see that this next breakthrough is going to take some time. Like this shift will take some time, and you're being called by spirit to remain patient, knowing that you have made the right investment. Like whatever you've been investing your time and energy in, whatever you've been focused on, I do think that spirit is affirming to you that yes, what you've been doing is leading you down to a path to success. With this, yes, you are correct. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, I do think that this is an encouragement, this is an affirmation for you to keep going with whatever it is that you've been doing. And with this breakthrough, it's going to bring your abundance, it's going to bring your work to the next level. Whatever the Seven of Pentacles is, I feel like it might be about a specific thing that you've been putting a lot of energies into, it is going to come to fruition. And you're literally, like, it's like you're literally giving birth to this new thing. And yeah, like with this Empress, because in a lot of the tarot decks, in the imagery of the Empress, you can sometimes see the Empress being pregnant, and she is like a really motherly archetype, and it's all about creating that life, creating something out of you. So I do think this new thing will be born in due time. But we also have this not the right time here underneath the Empress, which then emphasizes the message about you needing to have patience. Like, I can see that this breakthrough might be something that's a long way coming, that you have been working on, that you've been hoping for, you've been trying to manifest it. And Spirit is saying that, yeah, like it is coming. It is coming, but for this breakthrough to fully flourish, to fully change your life, it is going to take time, because a lot of times the energies can shift instantly. But our 3D realities, for the 3D realities to shift and change, that takes a lot more time. And Spirit is saying that to see those changes reflected in the 3D, it is going to take time. It's like, well, maybe some of you are creators, maybe some of you are social media actives, like maybe you have been trying to build a profile for yourself, and it's literally like, well, you need to gather a following first before you can monetize, right? So it's like, for you, it takes a while for something to take off. And for that, that fame, that popularity to turn into something that's a little bit more concrete. And there's another message from the Empress, because we were talking about giving birth. If this is something that you want, and I repeat, only if this is something that you want, I do think that for those of you who've been wanting this, you might be welcoming a new member into your family. A little one, or maybe a fur baby, if that's what you've been wanting, with this Empress energy here. But again, like, talking about the Empress, like, we always focus on her beauty, her abundance, her effortlessness when it comes to attracting the things she wants. And I feel like you're gonna have all of those as you head into this breakthrough. You're gonna have all of these things that you desire. Like, you're gonna feel really beautiful, handsome, brilliant, whatever adjectives you want to use here. Claim the right one for yourselves. It's like you're gonna just really feel good about your physicality, and you're also gonna be feeling really good about your mental well-being. Like, I see your health improving as well. Well, if you have been experiencing any sort of health issues, like, obviously go see a doctor, go see a professional. The tarot reading is not going to help you, but what I'm saying is just that if you have been putting in those efforts, I see the efforts paying off. Like, your health status would improve based on what you've been putting into your body, what you have been putting your body through. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here with this Empress energy. And then again, with the not the right time here, again, like, patience. I do feel like this is Spirit saying that you need patience for this thing to come to fruition. But we're gonna take a look at the time frame in just a second as well. So let's just see what resonates for you. Based on what you think this breakthrough is for you, like what your situation is, because you know your situation the best, you can claim either the shorter time frame or the longer time frame. So yeah, like a previous example that I was giving group number 1 was that, like, if you are thinking about like doing a major international move and purchasing a house, that might not happen within like one day, right? It could happen with the longer time frame. But if you're trying to, say, manifest a job offer and you have already gone through the interview process, then maybe that offer will be coming in within the next week or so. So it's like, it really depends on what your situation is, and just claim the message that resonates the most for you, please. Now for my group number 2s, what would be the shorter time frame for this next major breakthrough to come into their lives, please, Spirit? And we have the number 9. Interesting. I feel like for you guys, it is going to take a little bit of time, because we asked about the shorter time frame, but when I saw the number 9, like, I do not feel like this is talking about 9 days or even 9 weeks. I mean, it could, but I feel like for the majority of you, this might be talking about the months of September, because September is the first thing that came up when I saw this number. If you're watching this video right after it's uploaded, then September is still a couple of months away. But if you're watching this, like, say, like in August or literally in September, then, well, maybe your breakthrough is like right around the corner. And if that's the case, congrats. But yeah, like, I do feel like September might be a significant time for you, for some of you who claim the shorter time frame. Yeah, I think September is the message that I'm getting the strongest. And I also want to do a second roll and see what would be the longer time frame. So what would be a longer time frame for my dear group number 2s for this next major breakthrough to come into their lives? Oops. Wow, we got 9 again. Okay, well, I guess it could be 9 months as well, or personal year 9. So the way that I calculate a personal year number is by adding the digits of the year. So for example, like this year, like 2024 would be 2024, right? So you add all of those digits, and then you take your birth date, so like the months and the date, add those digits together, and then add the year and the months and the date, and then you're gonna get a number. And then you reduce that number until it's one singular digit. So for example, your birthday is like January 9th. Say January 9th. So that would be 1 plus 9 equals 10 plus 2024. That would be 18. And then 1 plus 8 would be 9. So that number reduces to 9. And that means 2024, like the year of 2024, your personal year number is 9. So I feel like take whichever resonates more for you. Like this could be about like a personal year number, or it could be like literally 9 months. So 9 months from whenever you're watching this video. Because I think when I upload this video, we're gonna be like about 4 4 months away from September. So that's like a shorter time frame, and then 9 months would be the longer time frame, or a personal year 9. Interesting. But yeah, like I feel like this for your group, like compared to group 1, the timing predictions are a little bit like longer just in general. Like it's gonna take a little bit longer for this energy to really break through, which I guess makes sense because look at the major arcana cards. Like usually in a reading when you get major arcana cards, the time frame seem like always would be a little bit longer because the major arcana cards have more of an impact, like they have more of a major impact, and that could be a little bit more long term. So that makes sense. So that's the timing prediction that I've got for you guys, my dear group number 2s. And now I want to shuffle your tarot deck again and see what major event would happen like right before this major breakthrough comes in. Like how would you know? How would you know that this major breakthrough is coming in? What would happen right before it happens in your life, please, Spirit? What would happen right before my group number 2's experience this major breakthrough, please, Spirit? What would my group number 2's experience? Oops. Okay, we've got the 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. I want to pull a clarifier for this card because, okay, let's see. We actually got the 7 of Wands in reverse, clarifying the 4 of Pentacles. So the usual way that I interpret, this is just my personal interpretation, for 4 of Pentacles is that it's a fixed event. Like there are certain things in our divine life blueprint that are fixed, that are meant to happen to steer us towards a certain direction that our higher selves or our souls have been wanting to experience in this 3D life. So that's one way I would interpret 4 of Pentacles. And I feel like in this particular case, with the 7 of Wands coming out in the reverse, clarifying the 4 of Pentacles, this could be literally you feeling overwhelmed or defeated, which might not seem to make sense because we're talking about a really positive shift. We're talking about really positive major breakthrough. But the thing is, sometimes the darkness before the dawn is the most disheartening. Like, and this is giving me that vibe. This is giving me the vibe of you experiencing some major hurdles. Like, you experiencing something that really put you down, that really just made you feel devastated. Like, look at this mermaid's expression, right? Look at her, like she seems so shocked and overwhelmed as well, right? So yeah, like I do feel like this is, yeah, this seems to be an event that's gonna be really shaking you to the core almost. But well, I guess like good thing is that we got minor arcanas for this event, so I do feel like whatever it is, it's not gonna be super long term. It's not gonna last for a very, very long time, but it will be difficult for you. And it might just be one of those fixed events, like one of those fixed difficulties that we are meant to experience to teach us certain lessons. I personally do believe that we, like, when we design our divine life blueprint, we kind of instill certain difficulties, we embed certain difficulties into our 3D lives so that they would prompt us to grow faster, and they would open us up to opportunities to grow and to expand. And I feel like this would be one of those difficult moments. And if you have recently been through something difficult like that, then that would be your confirmation that your next major breakthrough is right around the corner. So yeah, that's like one interpretation. And another interpretation that I have here is that usually I would not read Four of Pentacles like this, but when I saw this card dropping onto the floor, the first word that came to my mind was investment. Like, if you've like made a certain monetary investment in something and you're like really trying to hold on to that investment and failing, or if you've experienced some like major turbulences in this particular investment that you've made, I feel like that could be an indication that your next breakthrough is coming very, very soon. Like, again, usually I do not associate Four of Pentacles with investments, but in this case, it's just like, I feel like I'm like getting that message as a download, so I felt like mentioning it. Yeah. I'm also hearing blindsided. Like, you might have been blindsided by someone or something and made an investment that you later came to regret. Yeah. So there's that. So if those things resonate, then they would indicate that your next major breakthrough is coming very, very soon. Yeah. Very interesting. And let's check with Spirit to see if there's anything that you can do to bring this next major breakthrough into your life a little bit faster. Is there anything my dear group number 2s can do to accelerate the timeline for this next major breakthrough? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. Interesting. I feel like with this Knight of Swords card, this is talking about you being focused and decisive. Like, you're being called to really focus on your goal. Like, see how this person here seems to be very focused on whatever it is that's like in front of him, and he's like charging towards it. I feel like this is Spirit urging you to take swift action. And also, swords can be about our communications, can be about exchanging messages as well. So I feel like with this Knight of Swords, you might be called to by Spirit to deliver your messages to the intended audience clearly and swiftly. Like, do it in a kind way, but don't be afraid to be assertive. That's what I'm hearing. Like, there needs to be a certain level of boundary established. There needs to be a certain level of you being assertive and being very clear about what you want out of the situation. You have to communicate that with the other party involved in the situation to get progress. And I'm also hearing cutting someone off. So like, if you have been considering cutting someone off, like especially if that's like a toxic person that we were talking about earlier with that devil energy, this is spirit talking about you doing that. Like, you go ahead and do just that, and you will then be set up for success. Like, literally, you just need to be very, very action driven right now at this moment. This is a very different energy from group number 1. Like, this is really like no BS, just go ahead, like go straight up to that person and tell it to their face kind of energy. Like, say things up front sort of energy. And you see how this sun is shining bright in the background? Like, you are being blessed for doing this. You're receiving the universe's encouragement. Like, literally this moment, as you are hearing this, as you're watching this video, I think this is the universe affirming to you that whatever this is that you've been thinking about doing, because I do sense that there might be kind of like an overthinker sort of energy. If you've been thinking about doing something, go ahead and do it. And do it fast. Do it with a very, very swift move. You don't have to be abrasive, but you do have to be direct. Just be very authentic in your delivery of your messages and you'll be fine. And there is also a message about removing distractions. Being focused on your target and being focused on that particular target only. And just let all of the other distractions to naturally fall away. That's what I'm seeing here with this Knight of Swords energy. Okay, so now that we're almost at the end of the reading, I wanted to shuffle another oracle deck to see whether Spirit has any guidance, advice, messages, and or words of encouragement for you, my dear group number 2s. Let's see. Spirit, for my dear group number 2s, what would you like them to know before we finish off? Please, Spirit. What would you like them to know, please, Spirit? For my dear group number 2, Spirit, what messages, guidance, and or advice? Oops. Okay. We've got, I refuse to give up because I haven't tried all possible ways. Interesting. Yeah, like, we were talking about this 7 of Wands being reversed, this energy of being defeated. Like, this card could talk about giving up as well. And here you're being encouraged to not to give up because you haven't tried all possible ways. That's very interesting. So I do feel like this is coming in as like a word of encouragement from Spirit. Like, if you are going through this like 7 of Wands kind of scenario, Spirit is saying that you are almost there. Like, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Again, this might just be that darkness, that last moment of darkness right before the dawn. And you are about to enter that new day. You are about to release. You are about to let go of all of those blockages. So don't give up now. If you have been holding on until now, do not give up. I haven't tried all possible ways. Like there's so maybe there are other ways to go about this thing that you're experiencing. Maybe there's gonna be help coming. Just, I'm hearing hang in there for just a while longer. And I know when you're experiencing a difficult situation, that might be the hardest thing to do. But I do think that with your tarot cards like laid out here, like you can see that success, abundance, happiness, completion, fulfillment, all of those things are coming. And I do hope that you are at least feeling a little bit encouraged by this reading. Let's see. Can we have one more, please, Spirit? Any other messages for my dear group number 2s, please, Spirit? Oh. We actually got 2. So we have I am in perfect balance and I am centered, peaceful, patient, and calm. Yeah, I feel like these 2 cards came out together as one message, essentially. Like you are being called to really return to yourself, to check in with yourself, making sure that you're taking good care of yourself, especially if you're going through a difficult period of time. If you've been experiencing certain difficult energies, it is even more important for you to maintain that inner balance, for you to be centered, be grounded, feel the peace, and just really make sure that you remain patient and calm. Like we talked about patience a little bit earlier, about like with the not the right time, with the 7 of Pentacles as well. And here, like literally we've got the word patient written out on this card. So I feel like Spirit is saying that things are gonna shift, but this shift will take time. So for your own like best interest, for your best good, you need to maintain this balance, you need to maintain this peace so that you can move with the flow, so that you can eventually get to this Empress energy. And that's what I'm hearing for you, my dear group number 2s. And I believe those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video, for listening to the reading, for sharing your energies with me. It has been an incredible honor for me having been able to channel all of these messages for you. And I do hope that this reading turns out to be helpful for you in some way, shape, or form. If it did resonate for you, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you'll never miss a reading that I upload in the future. And please, if you do feel comfortable sharing with the community what's happening, then leave a comment down below. I would love to see your comment. If there's any other reading topics that you would love to see more of, please leave those suggestions down below in the comment section as well. Thank you again. Wherever you're watching, I hope you are having a wonderful day or night. I wish you all the best. And I hope to catch you again very soon in the next reading. Bye-bye! Hey loves, if you have chosen the You Are Magic tarot deck along with this piece of flower agate point, then this is going to be the reading for you. Welcome. First off, let me go through the details of what I'll be including in this video. So the first thing is that I'll be using the tarot cards along with some pre-shuffled oracle cards to see what exactly will your next major breakthrough be, to figure out the details all about this breakthrough before we delve into a timeline prediction. So I'll be doing a shorter time frame and then a longer time frame prediction, and you can just claim the message that resonates the most for you based on your situations. And then once that's done, I'll also be checking with Spirit to see what exactly will happen right before this major breakthrough comes into your life so that you know what to expect. And then I'll also be checking with Spirit to see whether there might be anything that you could do to potentially speed up this breakthrough, to make it happen faster for you, to bring it into your life a little bit faster. And last but not least, I'm going to finish off the reading with guidance and advice from your spiritual team. So if that all sounded good to you, let's get right into shuffling your tarot deck. So Spirit, for my dear group number 3s, what exactly will this next major breakthrough be? What will be their next major breakthrough? Okay, let's see. We've got the Temperance card coming out together with, this is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So the two of them came out together. I'll keep them together as the same energy. Let's see, what else, Spirit? What can you tell us about this next major breakthrough that group 3 will be experiencing, please, Spirit? What will this next major breakthrough be about for my dear group number 3s? Ooh, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. So I'm hearing generational wealth, long-term legacy. Ooh, wow, okay. We got another 2 cards that fell off together. And we have the King of Cups coming out in the upright, along with the 5 of Pentacles coming out in the upright. I'm gonna keep them together as well. Let's get one more. And I love how we got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. So if any of you is trying to manifest a union, then okay, that might be a confirmation. Then we have the Page of Swords coming out. Okay, cool. Now let's delve right into your pre-shuffled oracle cards. So they are gonna be clarifying the energies of your tarots. So first off, we have number 11 with Deep Quiet, Meditation and Stillness. This is to clarify the reversed Queen of Cups and the reversed Temperance. Then we have Inner Earth with Base Chakra, Strength and Security, laying foundations, clarifying this 10 of Pentacles energy. And then we have number 40, you are ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. And this is to clarify the 5 of Pentacles along with the King of Cups. And last but not least, we have No, clarifying the Page of Swords. Making sure you all can see that. Okay, awesome. I've been doing this for the other groups, but let's get through all the signs that I am seeing on the cards to get that out of the way first. This would be an extra layer of confirmations for those of you who might have these particular signs or placements. So first off, with Temperance, we have some fire energy, we have some Sagittarius energy there. With the Queen of Cups along with the King of Cups, we've got water energy. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, as well as Pisces. So you could be one of those signs, or there might be a person of interest of yours that's one of those signs, who's one of those signs or have those placements. And we also have the Page of Swords, and that would be air energy. And in particular, amongst the air signs, so the air signs are Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini, but I am seeing Libra in particular because we have the number 11 on this card, and number 11 reminds me of the Justice card in tarot, which is correlated with Libra. And then with the number 40, you're ready for more here. Number 40 reduces to 4, and that's the number of the card Emperor in tarot, and that reminds me of Aries, so some more fire energy here. Well, I guess, yeah, like we have 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, as well as Inner Earth, and these are obviously Earth energies, so the person that's significant to you might be an Earth sign as well. And I feel like I've named most of the signs already. But again, this is just for extra confirmation, so take it as it resonates. And now that with that out of the way, let's delve into the meanings of your cards. Now, first off, I am feeling that there is an impatient kind of energy starting off your reading with the Temperance card in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like this breakthrough might be you really having like a fundamental shift in terms of your energies and in terms of the way you deal with your emotions. Like, especially with this card, Deep Quiet, Meditation, Stillness, clarifying the Temperance reverse and the Queen of Cups reversed, I feel like this is Spirit saying that in this next major breakthrough, you are going to be a lot more well-versed, or you're going to be a lot more comfortable with just being with yourself. You're going to be a lot more comfortable dealing with your own emotions. Because previously, you might have been a person who's a little bit more, I guess, less aware, just more focused on the physical aspects of life, more focused on the material aspects of life, and less focused on what's going on internally, like what's going on inside of your heart. Like, you might be, I do think a lot of you, like, you're, like, my group number 3s, y'all are very smart people. Like, I feel like y'all have, like, what's the expression? Like, y'all have a good head on your shoulders. Like, you know how to do things, and you're like you can be very grounded and very like hardworking, and we do see that 10 of Pentacles here. So it does seem like for a lot of you, maybe you have been really focused on cultivating that material aspect of your life, dedicating yourselves to work, to career, to creating abundance, to creating material wealth in your life. And that's all well and good. But I feel like in this next breakthrough, there is going to be a more emotional aspect. There's going to be a more like almost like spiritual aspect to this particular breakthrough, because you're just gonna learn to focus on filling your own cups first. Like, you're gonna learn to be with your emotions, like be okay with your emotions without judging them. Because previously you might have been a little bit quick to judge yourself based on your emotions. Like, for example, previously, if you run into a situation where another person really pisses you off, you might get angry, and later on you might judge yourself for having been angered, for having been triggered by that person. And you might be like, well, I should have acted like the bigger person. I shouldn't have been triggered. I shouldn't have lashed out, or I should not have felt angry at all, etc., etc. And by doing that, by judging yourself for the emotions that you're feeling, you're alienating those emotions and you're creating blockages within yourself. And with this deep quiet here, this next major breakthrough is all about you getting into that deep quiet space within you and reaching that state of balance. Because as we were talking about the justice card a little bit earlier with this number 11, justice is about balance. Like, it's about that scale being balanced. And I feel like you are learning how to balance your emotions and your mind. You're learning how to balance your inner self with your external environment. Instead of placing most of your focus on what's happening externally, what's happening in your environment, and how you can change your behaviors to shift your environment, you're going to be focused more on what you can do internally, what inner work you can do to improve yourself, to improve the level of emotional maturity that you have. Because the Queen of Cups, when it's reversed, it can talk about someone who's in need of external emotional validations, who's needy, who's a little bit insecure about her own emotions. And Temperance in reverse, like, this reminds me of someone who is out of balance, who is impatient, who doesn't have the time and space to accommodate for their own inner world. And with this meditation stillness, like, you might literally start practicing meditation, be in that state of stillness so that you can shift these energies. And that shift is going to be very, very beautiful for a lot of you if you do resonate with this message. You might have already started practicing mindfulness meditation. You might have already started paying more attention to your mental health and mental well-being. And if that's the case, congratulations, because those things are extremely important, especially if you are a very career-driven person, if you are a very success-driven person, then these things are even more important, because essentially you're training your inner self to be more resilient so that you can be even more successful in whatever endeavors you decide to dedicate your energies and time to. So that's what I'm seeing here. And with the Ten of Pentacles, we were talking a little bit about this being generational wealth, being material, being the material aspect of your life. And here we have the inner earth with base chakra, strength and security, and laying foundations, clarifying this Ten of Pentacles. And I do feel like this might be talking more about your career and your money. And speaking of career, we do have here, you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So we could take that literally, like if there has been a career move that you have been considering taking, if there's say like a new job or a new career path that you have been considering shifting into, then this would be the universe confirming to you that with this next breakthrough, you are going to be successful with that shift that you'll be making. And with that shift, you're actually going to be making generational wealth. You're going to be laying very solid foundations for growth opportunities to come to you in the future. And with the base chakra or root chakra here, I'm sensing that with this next breakthrough, you're gonna feel very safe and secure within yourselves. You're gonna feel like you are doing the right things, you're trusting your own judgment, you are connected with the Mother Earth, you are getting all of these nourishments. And speaking of nourishments, maybe you're changing your diet, you might be changing your workout routine. I do feel like there is a physical aspect to to this particular message. Like there's gonna be a physical glow up that you'll be experiencing. Like you'll be enhancing your physical health. You're gonna be paying more attention to this particular aspect of your life, or maybe you have already been doing that, and that's gonna pay off in the long term, because Ten of Pentacles, this is not short-term one-off growth. This is something that's long-term. This is something that can last for a very long time. It could even last your entire lifetime. And this is a very solid, very grounded energy. And I really, really love that for you. This is really beautiful. And on top of that, I'm also sensing that if you have previously struggled with feeling unsafe, with feeling insecure about yourselves, without apparent reasons, like those things might have been due to your past experience as a child. And because Ten of Pentacles can potentially talk about families as well. So I do see that you are building a really solid family, whether that's a biological family or a chosen family. You are building that very solid family, having a group of support, like having a group of supportive people around you. So you're not alone on this journey. Like you have people with you. And that is very beautiful as well. And with the Five of Pentacles and the King of Cups coming out together here, and this, you're ready for more. Like I almost feel like maybe previously you have struggled, or maybe you're still kind of struggling with a lack mentality. Like you might have been afraid of losing what you have, or you might have been afraid that you would not be able to achieve what you set your mind to. And with this King of Cups, I do have a couple of different messages here, so I'm just going to go through them one by one. The first thing I get is that you could be embodying this King of Cups energy. You could be taking more responsibilities from a very sensible place, from a very emotionally secure place. Whether this is literally in your career or in other aspects of your life, like you're shedding old skins, you're shedding that old lack mentality, and instead of feeling lack, you're feeling emotionally fulfilled. You are feeling emotionally mature, and you're comfortable with your abilities to handle the situation. You're comfortable with your abilities to handle different forms of challenges that might be coming your way. And you're feeling, again, very grounded and very connected with your inner self. So that is one interpretation I have here. Another interpretation, though, for those of you who have been curious about what's next in love, for those of you who are who have been trying to manifest a person into your life, I do feel like with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups as a pair, both being present in your reading, there might be a union drawing near. And again, like with the King and the Queen, we're not talking about gender or biological sex here. We're talking about energies. So the Queen of Cups is representative of the feminine energy, and the King of Cups would be representative of the masculine energy. And each of us, every single human being in this world, we all have both masculine and feminine energies within us. So I feel like you might be attracting an energetic match for you that is currently in separation with you. I don't know if this might be a person from the past or a new person, I'm not sure. But I feel like, well, only if you want to attract a person from the past back into your life, though. Like, again, take what resonates. Don't let the rest take from you. But here with the Five of Pentacles and the King of Cups, I do feel like there is a physical separation of some sort. Like the King and the Queen, they are not exactly quite aligned together yet, but I see that there is potential there coming up for you with this next breakthrough. And it's like, as you are feeling more aligned with your inner self, as you're feeling more comfortable with your own emotions, and as you're stopping judging yourselves, you are going to bring yourself more in alignment with the energy of that match. So that's another interpretation that I have here, which is also very beautiful. But again, I feel like this would only be applicable to a specific number of you, to those of you who have been hoping to find their energetic match. And with the Page of Swords, I feel like you are going to be learning something. Like Page of Swords, like this reminds me of you learning a new skill, like learning a new language, or just trying to up level yourself. Like this could be for work, or this could be for a hobby, for something that you're particularly interested in as well. Like you could be learning something, you could be embracing that beginner's mindset with this Page of Swords. And you're saying no to something by choosing to do this instead of that. Like you're making a particular decision to choose this particular path. And this path will turn out to be very beneficial. Like it's going to turn out to be the right thing for you to do. And another message that I'm getting here, and again, like take it as it resonates. I feel like this could also be talking about a situation where you've been waiting to hear back from someone or some organizations, and the answer you will get would be a no, but it's actually not coming from a place of rejection, but coming from a place of divine protection. Like I'm hearing you're gonna dodge a bullet. Like an example that I can think of is that you have applied for different job opportunities because you're not fully happy with your current job, and you're like hearing back from all of these companies that you have applied for, and maybe like one of them that you've been hoping to get a yes from turns out to say no to you, saying something like, oh, we're no longer hiring, or we've moved forward with other candidates. And you might get disappointed, but you know what? It turns out that that job, like even if you were to get it, it would not be good for you. Like it would not be a right fit for you. And actually, there's gonna be other types of opportunities out there that are more, that are better, that are more fulfilling for you. And if you were to accept this particular opportunity, you would not be able to explore other things that later would show up that turns out like that would turn out to be better for you, if that makes sense. So those are the messages that I've got from your tarot and the oracle cards. Now let's quickly roll this dice to figure out what would be a shorter time frame in terms of when this next major breakthrough is going to come into your life, my dear group number 3s. So what would be the shorter time frame, please, Spirit? We have number 5. Interesting. For some of you, this would be 5 weeks. And for others, like with this 10 of Pentacles energy here, like because this does feel like something that's quite significant, that's quite long term, it might take longer for it to manifest. So like I would say 5 months. So either 5 weeks or 5 months. I am leaning towards 5 months for a lot of you, especially for those of you who are trying to get a breakthrough in something that's like a little bit more significant, like a complete career change or something like that. Because I feel like if it's something significant, it might not happen super fast within like 5 weeks. It would take a little bit longer. But if you're watching this video when I first upload it, then this 5 could be talking about the months of May as well. So if you like, if this breakthrough for you is in something that's a little bit more, I guess like, let's say like this breakthrough is for something that's less like groundbreaking, I guess. So like I can't really think of the right word here, but like just take it as it resonates. But for some of you, it could be like as fast as in like within the month or within 5 weeks. But I do feel like for a lot of you, it could be like 5 months. How about a longer time frame then? Do we have a longer time frame for my dear group number 3s in terms of when this major breakthrough is coming into their lives? And we have 7. Okay, so this would be either July or 7 months, whichever is further ahead from when you're watching this video. So if you're watching this in May, then July is like 2 months away. If you're watching it like say at a later time, then maybe July is like further away, or like maybe 7 months from now would be further away. But I also do want to stress that like when we talk about like 5 months, 7 months, I'm not saying that the breakthrough won't happen until 5 months after. It's more like it will happen within, like it will happen slowly and steadily within the next 5 months. Like you're gonna see shifts kind of like coming in within the next 5 to 7 months, that kind of stuff. Because with the Temperance reversed here, like I do feel like this is a process that you need to go through that's gonna test your patience. Like whenever I see Temperance, like automatically I would be like, okay, well, it's gonna be a process that takes a little bit of patience. And the majority of your cards are either like water energy with the King and Queen of Cups here, or earth energy with the 5 and 10 of Pentacles here. So it's like water and earth energies, those energies are relatively slower moving versus the air and fire. So you do get like kind of like a more slow-ish moving energy here in your group. So yeah, those are the timing predictions that I've seen for you. Again, just take whatever resonates. You know your situation the best. So take what resonates. Don't let the rest take from you. And now I want to move on to figuring out what significant event would be happening right before this next major breakthrough comes into your life, so that you know what to expect when you experience that event. So what would happen right before? Oops. Wow, okay. We got a bunch of cards that just dropped onto the floor. And I'm not going to take all of them, so let's try this again. Spirit, what exactly will be happening right before my dear group number 3s experience their major breakthrough, please, Spirit? What exactly will happen right before they experience this major breakthrough, please, Spirit? Oh, shot out with a lot of force. Okay, here we have the Two of Cups. Interesting. So I'm seeing connection. Like, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, even though when I do see Two of Cups, like most of the time I would associate Two of Cups with a romantic connection. But this could talk about any sort of connections. It could even be your connection with the firm that you are working for, because it talks about this state of balance. It talks about compromise. It talks about like two parties being on the same page and being understanding and empathetic towards each other. So whenever you feel like you're experiencing this type of energy, like this type of kind of really loving and understanding and warm energy, and this like really deep connection, like very like peaceful, happy connection, that's when this next breakthrough is coming into your life. And again, like, this is very interesting because we did have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in the first part of your reading. So yeah, this could potentially talk about a relationship, a romantic relationship as well. So, and it could literally talk about a soulmate union as well. So it could be like you got to know a person and you figured that they might be your soulmate, like when you met that person, or when you got to know that person, then you would know that the breakthrough is right around the corner for you. That is very interesting. I kind of want to clarify this energy. Let's get a little bit more specific, Spirit. Can we get a card to clarify this Two of Cups? Like, what are we talking about here with this Two of Cups, please, Spirit? Can we get a clarifier? Oops. We have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords makes me think of like direct communication, and it's like very swift and decisive. So whatever connection this is, like, you're gonna be having really great communication with the other party that's involved in this connection. And it's almost like, because the Knight of Swords sometimes can make me think of someone who's like really who's almost like in a rush and has a lot to get off their chest, to the point where they're like almost oversharing. So that might be a little bit too specific though, but basically I feel like good communications and would be like a really significant indicator of this connection. And also this would be a connection where you feel like you could be completely honest, because Knight of Swords is someone who's not gonna shy away from telling you the truth. This is someone who's like very direct. Sometimes they can even be a little bit too direct. So when you feel like you can speak your mind in a connection, yeah, I do think that for most of you, this would be a romantic, or at least an interpersonal relationship. Like, this is gonna be talking about you with another person rather than you with another organization. Although it could be, but I do feel like for most of you, it would be with another person. So there's that. And then let's figure out if there's anything that you can do to accelerate this breakthrough. Is there anything my group threes can do to bring this breakthrough into their lives a little bit faster? Anything they can do? Ooh. Wow. Okay. So we've got the Justice card. Okay. So again, there's like that balance, being fair, being balanced, coming from a place where your head is clear, your judgment is clear, where you're not biased. Interesting. I'm hearing being fair not just to others but to yourself. So that might be something significant. Justice, yeah. Justice is also, this can also talk about a partnership, because this is 7th house energy. And I do feel like there might be a hidden message here about you reaching out for help or for like professional advice. Like I'm hearing legal advice. So if that's something that you need, I'm hearing that like reaching out to the right people for help might help you accelerate the process, which is interesting. It's like there's like it seems like there's a certain person or system that you're dealing with that requires a lot of work, and you just need to, yeah, again, like you really need to use that good head on your shoulders. Like you need to make sure that you're not being overwhelmed by your emotions, that you're thinking clearly, and when you're making decisions, you're coming from an unbiased standpoint. You're coming from a balanced point of view. That is very important. And justice can also talk about like not trying to take shortcuts. So this might be a little bit of a more specific message, but if you were like considering doing something that would allow you to put less effort into it, or if you've been considering doing something that's like I don't know, just like I don't want to say shady, but like like you guys get what I mean, right? Like just because justice is like what you give out is what you get back. So be really aware of the karma here. Be aware of what you're saying, be aware of what you're doing to other people, because ultimately you reap what you sow. With the Justice card here. So I'd be really careful with whatever this is. Very interesting. Okay, so that's what you can do to potentially accelerate your timeline. Now, before we go, I'm going to be shuffling another oracle deck to see whether Spirit has any message, guidance, advice, or words of encouragement for you, my dear group number 3s. So let's see, Spirit. Ooh, wow, okay. The cards for your group have been just like flying left and right. There seems to be a very like in a rush sort of energy, so that's interesting. We have I am at home in my body. Okay, well, this is definitely reiterating that point about like deep quiet, about practicing meditation, about being in stillness, about aligning your inner self with your outer self, like, and being connected with the earth energy, being grounded. I feel like this is definitely Spirit reiterating the importance of having all of those practices in place. And that's going to help you a lot, especially if you are going through something challenging. And let's see, can we get one more, please, Spirit? For my dear group number 3s, can we please get one more? Oops. Okay, there we go. We have, I release all negative thoughts of the past and all worries about the future. Yeah. Okay, well, I feel like this is kind of like talking about what we mentioned earlier about having a clear head, about using that good head on your shoulders, like thinking from a very clear and very grounded place, instead of letting all the noises and all the negative thoughts in your mind kind of occupy that space and cloud your judgment. Like, try to make decisions when your judgment is very clear. Try to avoid doing things in a rush. Yeah, so that's what I'm sensing here. And then if something happened in the past, if it's still bothering you until today, if you haven't been able to release it, then this is Spirit saying that you should try to release the past. And I know it's easier said than done. It takes a lot of work. I would highly recommend doing some shadow work, doing some inner child work. If you're not familiar with those terms, look them up. There's like tons of resources available on YouTube and online in general. Just when you make peace with your past, that's how you can move forward in the future. And when you're not hijacked by your past, that's how you can stay present with a clear head, with a clear mind, so that you can make the best decisions for not just for you, but also for everyone involved in the situation. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, my dear group number 3s. I believe those are all the messages I have today for you. Now, thank you so much for watching this reading, for listening to me, for being here and sharing your energies with me. It has been an incredible honor for me having been able to channel all of these messages for you. And I do hope that the reading turns out to be helpful for you in some way, shape, or form. If you did resonate with this reading, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you'll never miss a reading that I upload in the future. And please, if you do feel comfortable sharing what you're experiencing, then leave a comment down below. I would really love to see your comment. If you have any particular reading topics that you would love to see more of on this channel, please also leave your suggestions down below in the comment section as well. Again, thank you so much. Whenever or wherever you're watching, I wish you all the best. I wish you the happiest, the most fulfilling life journey, and I hope to see you again very soon in the next reading. Bye bye.